Now at 6 on Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45. Wicked weather that swept through the region this afternoon leaves a trail of damage, some of it pretty severe. We have a report on the cleanup efforts and what we can expect through the evening in your Weather on the Ones forecast. Plus, help is on the way for dozens of employees who are losing their jobs after their plant shuts down. And what have you done for the dental health of your pet? It's National Pet Dental Health Month. Here's some tips to make sure your pet's in good shape. I see then, thank you, Monty. And severe weather that swept through the Triad today have led to reports about power outages, downed trees, even damage to roofs in Davidson County. Our Kristen Drummond is live with more on all that damage. Kristen. 2 people are dead, 2 others taken to the hospital after a head-on crash in Winston-Salem this afternoon. It happened right before 2 in the 3000 block of Old Salisbury Road. That's on the Forsyth-Davidson County line. The accident happened as the storm system was sweeping through the area. Police say it's too soon to say if the accident was caused by the weather. More than 100 Microfibers employees are getting a helping hand finding new jobs. The Forsyth County Workforce Center hosted a rapid response session to help connect those former employees with employers after the company suddenly filed for bankruptcy a week ago. Brandon Livornia spoke with several former employees and employers about what's next. Graves says if you are a microfiber employee and you missed today's session, you can still come in for free help. Rockingham County authorities are continuing their investigation of a half-dozen church break-ins just in the last few days. Deputies say the latest was reported today at Mount Zion Methodist Church. 5 other break-ins have been reported since last Thursday in Stokesdale and Reedsville. Deputies say money, electronics, silverware, and meat were stolen. If you have any information, you can call Rockingham County Crime Stoppers 336-349-9683. This Burlington man is accused of shooting at an Alamance County Sheriff's deputy. 26-year-old Bradley Bryant is facing multiple charges, including assault on a law enforcement officer with a deadly weapon. Sheriff's office says Bryant fired at the deputy after running from a car following a traffic stop yesterday, and that he dropped or threw the weapon before being tackled by another officer. An update now to a story we told you about last year. The former operator of the Guilford County Animal Shelter is transferring money raised from Susie's Fund to another local nonprofit. The United Animal Coalition is giving the SPCA of the Triad both Susie's Fund and the shelter's building fund. The nonprofit was named after a dog named Susie who was burned and left for dead. The community rallied around her, raising money to pay for her medical bills. SPCA leaders say they hope people continue to donate to help sick and injured animals. Last year, the state agriculture department revoked the United Animal Coalition's license to operate over accusations of animal neglect and cruelty. Okay, we are 4 days out from Super Bowl 50 in California, where your Carolina Panthers have traveled across the country to take on the Denver Broncos. The team often credits the fans for their success this season. They say those who were by their side through the hot, through the rainy, through the cold games helped them reach this franchise-making moment. Our team coverage continues now with Christina Watkins, who joins us live from San Francisco. Christina, you found some dedicated fans all the way out west.
Reporting live in San Francisco for Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45, I'm Christina Watkins. Back to you, Sharon.
You're not kidding. That is a true fan. Thank you, Christina. And Super Bowl parties sometimes mean unhealthy snack choices. Registered dietitians say Super Bowl is ranked as the #2 food consumption event of the year. Chefs encourage fans to snack healthy by eating baked chicken wings instead of fried ones, fruits and vegetables, and don't hover around that food table.
Don't overeat, I think, is the key, because there's so much food there. Kind of pace yourself, get a little bit of everything, not load your plate down that first time.
For healthy recipes, go to our website and search Snack Healthy for Super Bowl 50. We'll also have a full report on this at 11. Still to come here at 6 o'clock, February is National Pet Dental Health Month. Here's some tips to make sure your pet's dental health is good. February is the month of all things love. In honor of that, you may want to show your pet how much you care by getting their teeth checked. Elise Michelanis has more on National Pet Dental Health Month and shares some recommendations from vets. The American Veterinary Medical Association recommends dental cleanings that involve anesthesia. But if you have any questions or concerns about that, you should talk to your vet. Coming up in sports, Mike Solarte will have an update from California on the Super Bowl. Plus, American Airlines will once again give flyers something it stopped giving years ago. These stories and more are available anytime on Time Warner Cable News. 3 out of 4 women trying to get pregnant still drink alcohol. This is according to a new study released recently by the CDC. They say about half of pregnancies are unplanned, and drinking during that time puts a child at risk for having alcohol spectrum disorders. The center says it isn't releasing new advice or recommendations, only reminding women of the dangers of drinking while pregnant.
We are aware that there are just a lot of mixed messages out there. So CDC just wants to send a clear message to women that there is no safe time, amount, or type of alcohol use during pregnancy.
CDC also says women and their partners should talk with their healthcare provider about any concerns. Senator Rand Paul has dropped out of the race for the White House. A campaign spokesperson told the Associated Press about his decision today. Paul finished with 4.5% of the vote in the Iowa caucus. The first-term Kentucky senator is now expected to turn his attention to his re-election campaign in Kentucky. Also dropping out of the presidential race, Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum. This is according to CNN. He is expected to make an announcement sometime tonight. He's also expected to endorse a candidate for president. Santorum is the 3rd Republican candidate to drop out of the race after the Monday caucuses. American Airlines is bringing back something it hasn't had since 2003, free snacks. That means passengers in the main cabin can munch on cookies and pretzels. They'll be on domestic flights by April and transcontinental flights later this month. The airline is also expanding its free entertainment options on domestic flights. Still to come, we will have an update with our crew from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange.